Hi, this is a Digit Embroidery. Screen printing vector. In the past, dissimilar and special forms of printings have been used. More than the eras, they have changed to the newest designs, and through the help of up-to-date and newest technology, they have changed as hotcakes in the printing part, mainly in a developed market as Toronto, which is the focal point for industrial growth in the current world. Toronto has a mainly diversified set of printing techniques. In Toronto, one of the most well-liked methods is the technique of screen printing vector. It presents itself well to printing on image, as the public supposes, of garments in combination by screen printing. The technique is applied on tens of thousands of objects, balloons, clocks, watch faces, and lots of more products. For greater uses, the technique has also been used, for example, as a substrate in different layer circuits, putting down conductors and resistors by thin ceramic layers. And the Toronto screen printing is a successful and on-the-go trade which is sure to get a lot of notice in the next years. In the starting, screen printing vector was only used for business purposes, but afterward lots of artists picked it as a medium of showing their artistic talent. In lots of dissimilar ways, a screen can be masked. The easiest process is to use directly masking fluid to the screen. For two-color graphics, this is the ideal process, while a photosensitive blend procedure is applied for multicolored jobs. In case of numerous colors, by using dissimilar screens, the procedure is repeated. Thus, a 4-color print will need 4 screens that are positioned on the turning press that permits correct position of diverse color prints and in management with one another. The development in technologies has resulted in the progress of completely automated presses, which need least human involvement. For printing on garments, T-shirts and other fabrics, screen printing is used widely. Also, it is used on all kinds of substrates, variety from plastic to metal. This type of printing is an exclusive procedure, as it is easy yet achieves difficult and bold details. As a marketing instrument, their products, lots of companies apply it by getting their logos and promos printed on shirts and so on. Also, screen printing vector can be prepared on electronic and health devices. This printing industry has a dazzling future, and it's utilized for selling or basically getting special unique dress range is increasing day by day. It's one of the oldest yet innovative ways of printing. It is a popular printing technique made with the aid of woven mesh. This is primarily made to support the ink blocking stencil. It basically transfers an ink to other printable materials. It is done by pressing through the mesh into a substrate. This process is done with the use of squeegee and a roller. It is then moved into the screen stencil, thus forcing the ink to pass through the threads of a woven mesh. It also includes cutting the blank area with substance that is impermeable. Screen printing vector is also referred as serigraphy, serigraphy printing, silk screen printing, and silk screen. It is called that way because it is primarily using a silk in the entire process. The most common material used in the entire process of screen printing is the synthetic thread. The type of mesh generally used is basically made of polyester. There are also special materials like stainless steel and nylon. The art of screen printing vector is first recognized in the country of China. It is during the dynasty of Song. Other neighboring countries like Japan have adopted this method of printing. From Asia, it was then introduced to other parts of the world like Western Europe. However, the crowd has not really patronized the process. As times go by, the use of silk mesh in the process of serigraphy is widely recognized. It was then patented first in England. It is a popular method being used in printing excessive wallpaper and printing other known fabrics like linen and silk as early as 1910. a printer experiment using different photoreactive chemicals. It was the artist Andy Warhol who popularized the art of screen printing vector. The most enigmatic work that he has done using serigraphy is the depiction of the famous artist Marilyn Monroe. The screen used in the process is made of porous, along with the woven fabric popularly known as mesh. It is being stretched over to a frame made of wood or aluminum. Matter of fact, the first material used in the process is the human hair. Eventually the use of silk in the making of a screen mesh is developed. Nowadays, the mesh is made of man-made woven material like polyester and nylon. The most basic term to know about screen printing vector is the stencil. There are different ways in making the stencil. The oldest method is with the use of hand creating the desired shape. You can do this by cutting as well as painting. There are different types of serigraphy materials like caviar beads, cracking ink, discharge ink, expanding ink, flocking, glitter or shimmer, gloss, metallic, mirrored silver, and nilaband. The process of serigraphy is truly a work of art. The creativity and resourcefulness of all people in coming up with different means of printing art is indeed admirable. Serigraphy printing is one of the most renowned ways of printing different types of art into different base. This is truly a perfect piece of art. Thanks for watching Digit Embroidery video.